No, it was not. Jeez.
Breathtaking, isn't it?
Where? Whoa. Okay.
We call it Tamana. We moved here after Atreus finished writing Relation. He wanted us to have a new home too.
It's really buggy on my
I'm so glad
screen.
to see you. I told Atreus our paths would cross again. He was just going to grab something for your trip to Relation, so he shouldn't be terribly long. Unless he decides to check over the whole house first, which means he could be hours resetting all his power locks.
It was black. It was because of how I had the program.
So he shouldn't
the
be
window.
long.
Hold on.
Why don't you wait in his study?
So with these games, the Steam games, when you load them, they're full screen. And for whatever reason, OBS doesn't recognize it until you've gone into window mode. So you have to hit Alt Control or Alt Enter or whatever. It reduces it into window mode. And then, as you can see, it shows up. The only thing, though, is two things. One, it's very buggy.
You know, this trip is exactly what Atreus needs right now. I haven't been able to get him out of the house for months, ever since he found his journals out of place. But seeing how well the Dunny have settled in on Relation should help him to finally relax.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it's really buggy. It's really laggy and stuff, and I can't tell. Man, I can't tell if that's because of my computer, the streaming, or what might be causing it. Let me see if changing options, graphics. It looks smooth. It's super like laggy on mine. Oh, interesting. I'm watching it on OBS. And yeah. You know what?
Concerned about his books.
Yeah, it looks really smooth. I wonder why that is. Because watching it on my main monitor, it's really buggy. It's really laggy. Let's see something here. Oh, okay. Well, playing it on my laptop screen, it's fine. The other thing that I am going to have an issue with, though, is I think it's funny. I've even made comments how it'd be cool to have this feature, but now that I have it, it's kind of making me sick. But we'll see. We'll see how long I'm able to go. Where are you? That is really cool. Axe, do you happen to know when this game, like what the time gap was between the release of Riven and Exile? Oh, Oh. Okay, that's why it was doing that. Okay, now I can play it on the main or not. I will totally quote you on that. Everybody, Axe has officially stated it's been 5 or 6 years. That is absolute. That is what it is. Oh, okay. Cool. That's very impressive. I mean, the graphics for Riven were very, very good, but to go from that to this, that's a pretty, I don't want to say monumental, but that's a huge leap. Look at this. The gloss, the reflection, whatever it is. Oh man. That's insane.
Well, my friend.
Oh, hey. Oh, sorry.
Book.
Yeah. I wasn't going to steal it.
Some time. Sorry if I've kept you waiting.
That's okay.
Since we'll be gone a few days, I needed to secure some of my things.
Oh, you're leaving?
And I also wanted to bring you this.
Can I watch stuff on the big screen?
It's a journal I kept while I was writing Relishon. I thought you might find it interesting to read about what I'd hoped to achieve, compared to what the age truly is. Well, just let me get my keys to unlock Relishon.
That's cool.
Oh, and I'm interested in hearing what you've been up to in recent months.
Nothing. Anime.
No!
Oh. Creepy guy has the book. Creepy guy is leaving. He looks like the guy that does the voice of Chucky and is in Lord of the Rings. He's also in Voyager. It's like a empath. What? No way! Oh, that is so awesome! I love that actor. He is amazing. I was kind of kidding, but holy crap, that is awesome. Hey you! Ah, hey, get back here! Chucky! Sweet, whisper sweet nothings in my ear too. Come on. Okay, well now I'm stuck. How on earth did they afford to get that guy? Because I mean, he was still in the prime of his Chucky movies, and that was actually when he was doing Lord of the Rings too, wasn't it? Yeah, that's Wormtongue. Whispering sweet nothings into the king's ear. Yeah. Oh man, how did they get this guy to do it? He must really like sci-fi and video games and kind of like obscure roles. I don't know. Let me check. (2001). Okay, I don't think anything else is going to happen with this guy. He's pacing. He's pacing himself. He's taking his time. He's going nice and slow. Okay, how do I get around? How do I get around? Maybe going through here? marbles. I remember marbles. I remember these marble things. Okay. So it's already a puzzle just to get into that guy, huh? Hmm. What? So they were released at those times, but he had to have been filming. He had to have been doing his lines and filming for the movies at that time. Yes, they made those wonderful movies were absolutely gifts to the public. Wonderful, wonderful gifts. Oh, okay. Okay. So we got that one. Now we gotta go to this one. No, I think I want to go to the red one, I imagine. Okay. I probably want to do like a ring. Oh, you're right. I hadn't even thought about that fact. Yeah, he wasn't in one. My bad. Or not? Oh, oops. I guess I should have been looking, paying attention. Okay. So let's go over to the green one. Let's see how we get over to green, because it looks like it's a star pattern. They force you to what is this? Oh, it's a broken POS one. Okay. Where am I going? I feel like I'm veering off the beaten path. I'm just gonna do something real quick here. Nope. Someone's like, hey, turn off that dang light. I'm trying to sleep here. Damn kids with their video games. I have to work on my old man voice because I'm getting there. The men in my family have like this weird like instant left turn at a certain age. It's like wake up one morning, hey, I'm old. What happened? Okay, great. So we need to get to the green one, but I have no means, no understanding, no idea on how to get to the green one. Okay, so we've gone. This is interesting. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, hi. No. We're not open. Come back never. These are incredible stairs. Ooh, these are cool. I don't know why, but they kind of do remind me of Kingdom Hearts, like the stained glass stairs. Yeah, I feel like I am absolutely going in the wrong direction. I need to get to that green one. Okay, so going that way just takes me down, and I can't get to the green one from that little pier, or whatever that is. Can't go over there. Can I get a what? Nope. Already been here, but how do I get over there? Okay, so interesting. Symbols. Oh, what's this? Maybe I can go under? Yeah. I cannot. Okay. Fantastic. Thanks for getting my hopes up. Okay, I apparently am not allowed to go over the rail. How am I supposed to get to these? I am very confuzzled. Can I get over? No. So there's a path right there. Let's go down and go to the left. No, that's where we came from though. That's where we started. And that's all good and great and stuff, but oh wait, here we go. Okay. We're doing stuff. We are absolutely just doing stuff. Hey. Seriously? Okay, there we go. I think this one's going to go to the red one. Ow! It hurts. Yeah, all right. We'll keep with that, because it's not exactly the red one I was thinking of, but isn't there another red one? Nope, not that way. Nope. Ow. Okay, so that's not right. Huh. All right, let's go back over to this green one. Can it go in a different direction? Not into my eyes. Honey, have you seen my car keys? Did you line up the lights correctly? God, that's right. No, I haven't lined up the lights correctly yet. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Ow. Okay. I don't feel like that's pointing to any particular light. I mean, I guess, is there any way? Let me turn this one more time. I'm gonna see the orb on top of the. Nope. No indication other than the actual direction of the light. Okay. So looks like whatever one that was, yellow, maybe, goes to green, then red. But where does red go to? Because I couldn't. There we go. Huh. Okay. Well, let's go to yellow and see. We'll double check. It's not that much of a hike. Besides, we have granola bars. We'll be good. And hiking sticks. Hiking poles. Green to red, red to yellow. And then purple. Now the question is, what are we trying to accomplish? Oh, this is purple. What the? This was pointing at purple, right? Okay. Go back up to red. Oh, no, no. Oh, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. There's got to be... Okay, let's look for clues. Because twirling those around endlessly is not going to get us anywhere. And actually, give me 1 second. Move, puppy. Before the voice goes, the balance goes. Look up. Oof. Shazora, Chloe won't stop looking at me and whining. I've taken her out. She just wants to be on my lap. Oh, that's right. We're looking for clues. Come on. We're looking for clues here. Okay, Blue. Go find some clues. No, those Blue, those are not clues. Yeah. Our show's gonna get canceled. Way to go, Blue. It's hard to know where I can and cannot go. So... Okay. We're gonna start some notes. Yay, notes! Is there... How do I get to the book down below? There's a book down there and I don't... Oh, there we go. Right click. Okay. Oh, wait. What's this? I don't know if that's right. Oh. Channelwood. I miss Channelwood. Channelwood was cool. It was, cozy. I don't know. Like a natural coziness. Wait a minute. Actually, let me take a look at something. Dinner returns. I want to read this out loud for the sake of the stream, but I read really slow, and I want to be able to get some clues here. I mean, I read slow out loud. No, not. Well, okay. It's got to be clues. Shazara, find me some clues. Help me. Help me, Obi-Wan Shazara. The music is eerie. Oh, I can actually go in here. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. That's fantastic. All right. That's cool. Wait, what? Ooh. That is super cool. All right. Finding more clues. Okay. Can I move the guys? Because it looks like this is a balancing game. There's two spiky things. No. Okay. Ooh, I get another book. I've done it. I've used his swirling linking book to follow him. I touched my palm to its glowing panel, and I felt the tingling begin. So much reading. Well, I guess we gotta start somewhere, right? Let's do it. I have done it. I have used his swirling linking book to follow him. I have touched my palm to its glowing panel and felt the tingling to begin. There was a sudden sickening lurch inside my stomach. Then I fell into the page. This has happened before. I know it. It happened the first time I came to this place, when I followed his murdering sons from Narayan. It happened when I used his hidden books. And it happened when I finally opened the machine, right before the fog first ate my mind. The fog didn't find me this time. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in the room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. Interesting. He capitalizes all of his E's and his R's. I mean his A's. That's interesting. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in a room. I was standing in the home of my betrayers. I couldn't move. I was afraid. I thought they'd know that I had come and would be waiting for me, just like they had waited inside this very tusk. I was afraid they would tie me up again, that the poisoned snakes would strike, but the silence was unbroken. The whole house was still, and without really knowing what I did, I started to search every room, every floor, every cabinet. I found his journals, Atreus, never-ending journals. Yeah, I found the book that brought me back to this world, the lesson world he calls Jinanin. Oh, Tamra, my love, how long I have been trapped here. How long have I been trapped here? There we go. How much of my life has been eaten by this fog? The face I see in the lagoon isn't one I remember ever wearing. It's so much older, so much more savage, but it is me. It is Saavedro, and I remember what they did, how they led my people to death. I have returned several times now to Tamana. I'm great with words. Tamana. I am searching for some sign of his sons. I was certain they would run back to their father, but so much time has passed. So many years in which to forget about my people. Is that what happened, Atreus? Safe in your beautiful new home, enjoying life with your dear wife and family? Did you become so busy envisioning new worlds that you forgot the ones you'd already created? I must be very careful. I must not let them know that I am free. I will read what journals I can find to figure out where his two sons are hiding. And when I've found the sons again, when I've got the whole family together, I'll bring them down. Atreus and his family will suffer the way I have suffered for years. Sirius, Aknar are... It thought I said Sirius. Sirius, yeah. Anyway, moving right along. Are not in Tamana. Every day I become more and more convinced Atreus' sons are not there. What happened, Atreus? Did you grow tired of them the way that you tired of Narayan? Did you abandon them the way you abandoned my people behind your shield? It does not matter. I can still take revenge against their father now that I am no longer stuck in Jinanin. I can avenge all the dead in my world. I have already reopened his other books. I have begun making changes in those worlds, using his own lessons against him. There is still much more work to be done, but eventually I will lure him into this tusk. I will find some way to make him follow me here from Tamana. For now, I'll concentrate on orbites. It is not a natural part of this world. The material that creates it is like nothing I've seen. It reminds me just a little of the shield. And if it is the same material, it can't be damaged. But perhaps I can damage the other devices. No, it cannot be true. Surely this journals deceive me. This says he brought them back. He says he's given his Dunny? Oh yeah, Dunny, there we go. He says he's given his Dunny brethren new life. But how? How can one man have so much power? How can one man's writing reawaken a dead world? I don't know what this means. By all that is sacred, Tamra, what can it mean? It doesn't change a thing. I can still continue as I planned. I can still seek revenge for my people. I will make my enemies suffer. By the weaving Tamra, this changes everything. I have found a way to reprogram his scanning device. It requires scavenging parts from another mechanism in the tusk, but I think the gears I leave can still be operated by hand. The gears I leave? Okay. Okay. It is finished. All is ready for Atreus' arrival. Tonight, I will sleep among the ghosts. Then tomorrow, I will link into Tamana. When I link out, I'll be carrying his book. May the spirits of my people serve to guide me in this. Wow. So, did we already catch up? Oh, wait. Oh, hey, look, we have numbers. We have numbers, people. I think. Are those numbers? Those are something. It's something. I'm going to write that down because it looks like something. It's like a little tree person or a little tree number. All right. Let's go ahead and little thing right there. All right. This tone, this music stuff is hurting my head. It's great. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sad. Huh. Interesting. Okay. It is not working for some reason. I just tried to click it. I looked in OBS to figure out what was going on. I was like, wait a minute, why is it working? If I were to go into the originating scene, it would change the scene on the screen, so I'm not going to mess with it right now. So on a scale from bad to horrible, how horrible is my reading? It's pretty bad, huh? It's the names. I have a hard time with the names, and it stumbles me. It just like gets me stuck. The writing, thank goodness, wasn't any sort of script or whatever, so I was able to read it pretty okay. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll accept not bad. Right. That seems about wrong. Okay. I have a new book. So Chucky's a little crazy, and I can appreciate why. I'm going to call him Chucky from now on, because that's where I predominantly know him from. And from the Voyager, but I don't remember his name in Voyager. Just that he was an empath. That was a psycho killer. A psychopath. Okay, so far, no. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ooh, floaty. I feel like he was trying to recreate a baby or something, but I don't feel comfortable with where this is going. A little creepy. There's nothing I can touch on. Why does it look purple right there, but when I click on it and look into it, it's like blue? Is that what's her name? The one that he misses? He just can't really remember her eyes? That's sad. Eyes are hard to do. Eyes are the most expressive part of the face, I think. It's like hands. I think hands and eyes are the hardest thing to draw. It's like you draw it, but you feel like you've done it a disservice because you didn't get it just right. Wait, what's going on? Oh, okay, I get it. That's interesting. I'm a little more than confused as to what it is and is not allowing me to click on. Oh. Can I... It seems like a lot of this has to do with balance and weight distribution. Ooh, a secret room, a secret elevator. Oh, I'm going up. I thought I was going to go down. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah,
hey, Chris?
Nope.
Is that you?
Nope. Chucky, it's me. Windex.
Come to rescue your book so soon?
Nope, just trying to clean the windows.
Not yet, old friend.
Okay, I don't know you. We're not friends. Are you burning stuff? That could be toxic. He's just wanting to get into the garage. Okay, that is not helping. I thought it was my imagination, but they've got like no, I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down. No. Dang it. Oh man. Let's go back up. Excuse me. Excuse me? He already went into the garage. I can't get out. Fine. I'll go back down. It's fine. Whatever. Whee! What time do you think you're gonna be getting to sleep, Shazara? Okay, that's gonna be an issue. Sound. Click on a reference sound. They've got some sort of like heartbeat sound going on. And that's gonna be oh, we'll try to get through it. Boy. There's got to be a clue as to the orbs, the light and stuff. Let me go up there one more time and see if I can spot anything. You old person. I mean, cool. Hope you're able to get some rest. Okay, still can't. There's no clues in here. There's nothing that I can see. There's nothing in his journal, his weird like angry journal thing. And he's waiting for Atreus. And I've got this heartbeat thing going off in my ear. All right. Oh, wait. Can I? Oh, I can send it off by itself. Goodbye. That guy's just gonna be like, hey, wait a minute. It's this witchcraft. How did it get up here by itself? What the mother? What? Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. Ah! So there, and there. Okay. So. Is that right? No. No, they have to go 1, 1, and then this one. All right. What about this one? Okay, not that one. What about this one? Okay. I can't see what kind of... Stop. Stop it, puppy. Okay. Oh, wait. Here we go. Here's another puzzle thing. Okay. All right. Now this. Oh. Okay, so 1, 1, and out. So out, out, in. Out. Out. Okay. This is all fantastic. Now what? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I don't know what to do. Let me play with this. What happens if I do this? Anything? Oops. Hey! Hey! He's doing a thing! Get him! You. Alright. Okay. Alright. More puzzles. I like puzzles. That's why I got this game. Okay, I can't open that. What happens if I just... I mean, wouldn't be so convenient as to like... No. Oh! It does. It does do something. It's like Cube. It just like disintegrates you.
My sons.
Oh.
I promised to teach you the secrets of my ages. This world is the first step on your journey.
Yes, because we wouldn't want that personal, you know, daddy time. We like holograms instead.
Hello, Atris.
Yay!
Been a long time. Sorry I'm not there to greet you in person, but I just didn't think it would be wise, considering how long I've been stuck here. Trapped in these lesson ages by two very greedy little boys. Your sons, Atris, Cirrus, and Achenar.
Newsflash.
Not so little anymore, not so innocent. I thought a lot about innocence these last few years and what happens when it gets lost. Worried about relation? I have it. Worried about friends, relatives, people you can't get back. I know just how you feel.
He does such an amazing job.
If you want to do something about it, you're gonna have to open this device. And there's just one problem. I've changed the 3 symbols that do that. So if you want to reclaim relation, you're gonna have to take your own class. Find the 3 symbols, Atris. And don't keep me waiting forever.
No, it's a real talent to be able to produce tears for whatever the case. All right. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that was a new message. But it's like when you're an actor sad or supposed to be playing a sad line or whatever, it's just like you cry. But this guy, he's able to develop tears from insanity. Like in his roles, he just, and maybe it's just the actor, like something about him, like when he gets to a certain way, he starts having an accumulation of moisture or something like that. I don't know, of tears, but I think it's cool. It really, because tears are a reflection of emotion. I think I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to line these up somehow. I see the balls. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I can't go any more to the left. Alright, something's... Nope. Alright, let's see if there's supposed to be something I'm supposed to be focusing on. Not based on his journal. Oh my god. Alright. I always feared this day would come. For years, Catherine and I have dreamed of restoring Dunny. We have dedicated our lives to the task, taking it upon ourselves to locate the citizens of Dunny and convince them to return to their ruined city and rebuild. Our dream has become the dream of so many now. The progress we have made toward achieving it is something of which we all can stand proud. But I know now that it has been a mistake. The city of Dunny should not be restored. It should stand forever in ruins as both a symbol of our past mistakes and a memorial to all who lost their lives when Dunny fell. The devastating events of recent months, the war on Tyranny and the death of Uta in particular, have driven this truth home to me quite forcefully. If we rebuild the city walls today, are we not giving approval to the very illness that destroyed our civilization in the first place? Are we not setting ourselves up to repeat that pattern again in future generations? I have put much thought into this tonight and have found only one solution. If we, the men and women who survived the downfall of Dunny, are to thrive, then we must break the pattern of hatred which has destroyed so many lives. We must begin our civilization anew, and we can only do that if I write us a new age, I have spoken with Catherine about this, and she agrees. I only hope the others will see it as well. Will these people ever cease to amaze me? I thought they would object to my decision. After all, most of them linked back to Dunny specifically to see the city rebuilt. But when I told them why we should not restore it, their response was immediate and unanimous. Whereas yesterday, they thought only of rebuilding, today they concentrate solely on salvage. They intend to take from their ruined city only that which is best and move on. Everywhere I look, the enthusiasm for this new task is obvious. It heartens me, even as I face my own monumental contribution. I have written many ages in my lifetime, from my first timid attempts under the tyrannical tutelage of my father to my most recent accomplishment, Averone. Never before has so much been riding on my skill. The age I am about to write must be all I ever imagined and more. How am I going to achieve it? Catherine laughed this morning when she saw me drudging out my old notebooks. I must have made quite the picture, sitting near the embers of a fire, surrounded by countless commentaries and journals. Some of them seemed more dust than paper, but the hours I spent sifting through them was worth it. Ideas for what? Thank you. I hope you do too. Hope you're able to get some sleep. Please do me a favor and do not let me know when you wake up. I offer to drive, but hope you have a good night. Ideas for this, for what this new age might be. Ideas for what this new age might be are tumbling around in my head. There are almost too many to catch a hold of it. Obviously, I must choose some starting point as my anchor. Writing ages is a science, a precisely structured equation of words. Every equation needs its foundation, an underlying concept around which the age can develop. In the past, I have written my books around whatever idea intrigued me most at the time. I wanted to discover how the age to which the book linked would manifest the results of that idea. Sometimes civilizations had risen, sometimes they had not. But whether a society had come to exist on an age or not, it was often in response to whatever concept the book I had written embodied. This time, my search for a concept must be weighed very carefully. I already have the civilization I wish to develop. I know our history as a people and the paths we have followed to arrive here. Today I must write a book which will link to an age that will allow us to continue our way, growing ever stronger as one people. What underlying concept must this new age reflect that will best allow our civilization to thrive? I fear I must think on this some more. It has taken me some time, but I may have found my anchor. It came to me as I was considering what I know about the survivors of Dunny. We have seen so much tragedy in our lives, from the destruction of the city to the suffering and loss of loved ones due to plague and deprivation. Yet, even in the midst of these adversities, my kinsmen and I have found the strength to keep going. We have tapped into our individual strengths and transformed ourselves into something much stronger. It is a characteristic I have seen in several of my ages whenever I focus my writing on the inherent energy sources in a world. Long ago, grandmother taught me that no possibility for life in an age exists without the presence of energy. By tapping into its latent energy sources, an age moves out of stasis. It grows, transforms, and develops. Energy is the underlying fuel that powers all activity. To put it more simply, energy powers future motion. Yet, as grandmother also liked to remind me, energy in an age takes on diverse forms. Each one has strengths and weaknesses of its own. How many forms will this new age contain? Which type will be its dominant theme? Tomorrow, I will link back to Myst, and from there revisit several of my ages. Perhaps in my old worlds, I will discover new ideas. I had almost forgotten how painful it is to revisit Myst. In the 10 years since my sons Cirrus and Aknar left me trapped on Kavir Island and burned so many of my books, Catherine and I have rarely linked back. I told myself we were always too busy, first with writing ages like Averone, then with searching the ages of Dunny for survivors. I always said we would spend more time on Myst eventually. The truth is, I have been avoiding the age. Seeing the island in its current condition ignites such anger and grief. I am immediately reminded of the betrayal of my sons, as well as the cruelty and greed with which they plundered my ages. I know I am partly responsible for these acts. I constantly wonder if there were something I could have done to reach out to the boys before. Enough. Nothing can change the tragedies of the past. Like my Dunny kinsman, I must salvage what was best and move on. Perhaps in the process, I will find forgiveness and hope. Once again, I am back on Myst Island, having completed a lengthy sojourn through several of my ages. I don't know what that is. I assume it's like a journey or something. The trip itself was not as inspiring as I had hoped. The Selenitic age was especially disturbing, but has it not always been so? Man, all of a sudden I can't read. The trip itself was not inspiring as I had hoped. The Selenitic age was especially disturbing, but has it not always been so? The very first time I linked to the age, its uninhabited landscape was shaking with tremors. At the time, I felt it was because the energy in the age was unfocused, as if it were at war with itself. Stability finally came, but even after it did, I never truly felt comfortable there. I missed more natural balance, the more natural balance of ages like Channelwood. Perhaps that is the lesson to take home with me. The Dunny too have faced much turmoil in their history. Their lives have been unsettled enough. Perhaps I should be striving to offset the energy that already exists within our civilization by providing it with a more stabilized environment in which to grow. An environment in which the natural equilibrium of the world serves as a counterpoint to the upheaval of civilization. The more I consider it, the more I wonder if I should make nature the foundation of the new age. Worlds like Channelwood attain equilibrium quite easily, primarily because of one reason. Nature encourages mutual dependence. As one life withers and dies, it provides nourishment to that another might live. Plants become food for other animals, and the waste products animals cannot absorb become nutrients to sustain the other plants. So as long as nothing intrudes to upset this balance, nature can maintain itself indefinitely. An interesting metaphor to set as an example for my people. I think I will confer with Catherine on this subject. Her ages always exhibit symbiosis more dramatically than mine. Perhaps she should help me write this new age. Yes, usually the wife can help out quite a bit. That is why she is a compliment. I don't know how much more. How many? Okay, it's not much longer. Bye-bye. About 12 minutes ago, my bad. All right. I am so tired. I can barely think right now, but I will force myself to stay focused, for I have not written anything in days. The moment I linked back to Dunny, I was besieged with the requests. I was besieged with my requests from my assistants. Master Taman wanted to consult over which stone cutters were worth salvaging, and did I think that the rock in this new age would be bit difficult to sound? Think the rock in this new age would be difficult to sound? Okay. Oma and Essel needed my opinion about a new history that they had uncovered. Should they hold off on starting its translation, or would paper supplies be sacred in the new age? There were so many questions needing answers, I barely had time to see Catherine. She, of course, laughed at my dilemma, saying that I had no one to blame but myself. After all, I was the one who encouraged Dunny to start over. Naturally, they would look to me to keep them moving in the right direction. Unless some other force stepped in to change that view, her words, unless some other force stepped in to change that view. Her words made me realize a fundamental principle I had thus far been ignoring. All this time, I have been debating whether to make energy or nature the underlying framework for this age. But there's another equation to consider. An age based solely on the future motion of energy will face constant upheaval, most likely at the cost of tranquility. And an age based solely on the mutual dependence of nature can become so balanced over time it may cease to tolerate change. Yet, to continue to grow as people, Dunny civilization needs both occasional upheavals followed by periodic periods of balanced stability. I have seen such situations occur naturally on several of my ages. Each time it was because I centered the writing around some dynamic force that I had decided to make prevalent in the age. Such forces allow the balance between forward motion and mutual dependence to fluctuate. As one concept takes precedence, the other recedes until another force surfaces to change things. As Catherine's insightful comment reminds me, dynamic forces spur change. So now that's three thought processes that have been highlighted in bold. Are they clues? I am too tired to think more on this tonight. Hopefully in the morning, my thoughts will coalesce. Catherine surprised me today. Apparently, while I was off visiting my ages, she linked to Myst her by herself. She did not say so, but I could tell that her visit had been painful. More than ever now, I am convinced we must find a place to begin again ourselves. Perhaps when I have written this new age for the Dunny, I will put some thought to where Catherine and I might live. I cannot believe I did not see it before. All this time, I have been struggling to describe the perfect age for the Dunny. I have considered and then rejected several underlying concepts which I felt might be best set the course for their future, as if I alone should determine how Dunny civilization will grow. In my own way, I have become as egotistical as my father. In truth, I owe this realization to Catherine. Sensing my indecision about the new age, she led me on a walk around Dunny. Salvaging efforts were well underway, with teams of people scouring the ruins, harbor district. I apologize. As I watched Dunny kinsmen deciding which parts of their culture to retain, I realized they do not need me to determine their future. They are quite capable of setting its course by themselves, regardless of what age I write. This realization has opened my eyes to the best way of approaching my task. I no longer need to worry about which underlying concept, energy, nature, or dynamic force I should. Oh, I'm sorry. I no longer need to worry about which underlying concept, energy, nature, or dynamic force I should make prevalent in the age. Rather, I must strive to include them all. I must write a balance of systems into the descriptive book, enough so the Dunny people will constantly be challenged to attain their ultimate potential. As grandmother often pointed out to me when we spoke about ages back on Myst, balanced systems stimulate civilizations. At last, I feel I am ready to begin writing this age. Indeed, I am eager to begin, and have already come up with the perfect name. I know grandmother would have loved it. Of course, Catherine could tell the moment I turned to her that I had finally found my starting point. I babbled on excitedly for some time before I noticed the smile she was hiding. When I saw it enough to grow suspicious, she handed me one of my oldest age books. She must have picked it up when she linked back to Myst. Seeing the name Jinanen emblazoned on the book cover, I could only shake my head. The one age I never got around to revisiting was the one that might have helped me the most. How foolish was I to have completely forgotten it? I think after I have finished this work, I should take one final trip, if only to help restore an old fool's memories. That was fun. I like that. Unfortunately, it did not give me any clues, but I loved it. That was great. Now I am all that much more eager to read the books. Hey, Axe. Oh, more. Okay. Wait, what? Axe. With the books, the trilogy, the Myst trilogy books, are those written by Atreus, like from his point of view, just like the journals? All right, Ceres and Aknar. The walls run red. Third person. Oh, okay. So kind of like the games. The walls run red with steam and strangled branches. I see their bloated faces laughing at everything. I remember how they lied. I remember what they did. They brought me here to die. I followed them. The lattice roots were black from too much overgrowth. Puffer spores floated up in the hot steam and burst. No one was there to guide the spores to the branches. No one was waiting to perform the ritual weaves. The fighting had torn my people apart. They didn't care. They didn't care. They wanted Narayan to die. Man, this poor guy. I got you. Wait, what? That looks like a button. That looks like a panel or a button. I can't press on it though. Huh. I like the sound it's making, and I don't know why. Well, okay, so I know this is just the start of the game, so I'm gonna give this a little, like, I'm gonna give this the benefit of the doubt, but so far, the clues and the games, the puzzles seem a little straightforward. But I mean, that's okay. You know what? That's not fair because I just came from Ribbon. This is a lot more like Myst, I think, in regards to the problem solving. So far. Okay. So now that I get what I'm looking for, oh, wait, what? Interesting. Oh, there we go. How's Fall Guy going? Yeah. All right, so all of these are aligned. As far as I can tell. Let's go over to this other one. Hey, I was gonna ask, not for streaming or anything, but I was wondering if you ever wanted to get onto Fall Guys together, because I finally got it onto Xbox. I haven't played it. Shazara, my wife's played it a little bit, but she hasn't been able to play it much, and I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of cool to try it out. I was gonna try it out this evening, like after I get off, for a little bit. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. It's all good. All right, there has got to be some... Nope, that wasn't it. Nope, that's not it. I think that's about right. There's got to be more to this. Oh, sweet. Oh, I still can't leave. Oh. Oh, okay, sweet. So, is this how to get to the other lights? Wait. Oh, this is... I've already been here. Or have I? Yeah, okay, so this is where I came from. Ha, this is where I started. That's funny. Can I go out that? Oh, maybe I can go out the... Oh, wait, no, there is no other door. That is the only door.
friends. I promise to teach you the secrets of my ages. This world is the first step on your journey. Search the island, and you'll find 3 linking books. Each connects to an age in which you must fulfill.
Hello, Atreus.
No. And I really do apologize. I am very new to like streaming and stuff, and social networking stuff or social stuff. So, I've seen like on Twitch, or on Reddit, the Twitch subreddit and stuff, how there's things that are just like, yeah, this was cool. This streamer asked me this, or this viewer asked me that, and there's other posts where it's like, this person made me feel really uncomfortable. So I apologize if that's one of those situations or whatever. If I don't know, I'm just kind of used to if someone I come across suggests a game or whatever, I'm like, oh, maybe we could play together or something, and they're like, oh yeah, sure, I can walk you through it. But why isn't this lining up? Are they supposed to be lit? Is that what this is? Like... Wait. Let's see here. I wonder if you're supposed to light these tusks. Can't tell what color that is. No. Where's my book? Oh man, I don't know how I'm supposed to map this out. Let's see here. Well, we'll do it like a circle with 3 tusks. How about we start with that? All right. So we'll do a circle, a rather large circle. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there something in this? Or no, maybe it was this one. I'm looking for the shape of this island. No, that's not it, is it? No, that's can't be it. That's not this island. Okay. So we've got a large circle representing the island. We've got the center island or center circle representing the tusk with the building on the top of it. And then a little pathway to that rock formation, whatever that is. Okay. And then we've got one tusk over there. One tusk that kind of lines up with that bridge. And then one tusk to rule them all. I mean, what? All right, yeah. I feel like they're all kind of on this side of the island. There's nothing over here really. Well, wow, okay. So maybe it is over there. And then that one is more like right here. Okay. So, yeah, that's better. Okay, the question is, okay, so this tusk has that emblem on it. I believe that one has the butterfly. Funny, I've always thought butterflies look like bows. Or vice versa? I don't know. And then this one is that bird-looking one, or whatever type of creature it was. Yeah. Can I enter this? I cannot. Oh, maybe this is in a book. Is this in a book? It is not in a book. I don't think it's in a book. I didn't see it. Is there any way to just like skip to the front of a book? Okay. Just, you know, do random buttons until you get some. What is that? Like random chant or whatever. It's funny. Oh, hello. Where are you? No, I want. Is this, can I light this? Can I press a thing? I cannot. I cannot press a thing. Okay. So, what was the shape of? I think it was like. I'm gonna go look again inside the building to see what shape it was because I don't want to draw the wrong shape. I'm gonna draw a triangle and it's gonna be a bird. Like, how did I mistake that for a triangle? My drawing skills didn't go past the kindergarten. Ah. Fan, paper, not a good combination. Oh well. Tally-ho. Okay, so yeah, whatever the heck that thing is, I don't even know what that looks like. Kind of looks like a rabbit with a bad ear day. Okay. This is an oddly difficult shape. And we'll just... Yeah, that's horrible, but, you know, you get the gist, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I hope you do too. Thanks for hanging out, and had a lot of fun with Riven. Thank you very much for all of your help, and hope you have a good night. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice the time. Ha. Okay, I'm just gonna map this out, and then I'm gonna call it a night as well. I wasn't paying attention at the time. And by map out, I just mean getting the general colors of this. Okay, so. All right, so right about here. Okay, so I did the tests with the emblems, and then I did the light. So got a yellow one right in front. Got a broken one. And then I don't think there's any this direction. Okay, so there's one right there, and this is blue. Okay, there's blue one. Oh wait, yeah. And then there's one right in front of this tusk, and that's red. Okay. Okay, let's step down. Nope. Purple. This one. Okay, so this one's purple. Okay. And this one is yellow. Okay. And now we want to go over here to this one, which is red. Okay. All right, and last but not least, I think this one's green. Yeah, this one's green. Okay. So there we have it, and they're all favored to one side of the island, which is interesting. I was kind of expecting it to be something of a star shape in the end, or something of that nature, but be cool to see how this plays out. Let me. Can I go over here? Okay. Oh, what's down there? Can I get down there? I cannot get down there. Oh, what's that? Is that okay, so that's the symbol. Be interesting to see. Oh, wait. There's there's so much more. Ooh, what is this? Aw, he's adorable. Whoa. Looked like there was more stuff. Huh. That's interesting. From right here, it looks like there's some sort of flowers or something that I should be able to see from that rock, but apparently not. Was I able to get... Oh, I was. I remember. Okay, yeah, I've been... This is his little sanctuary thing. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Interesting. All right. I am going to call it a night, people. So I'm going to split this VOD up so that way we get to the end of Riven as the one VOD, and then I'll separate it where the next one starts when I actually start playing this game. Because I took a kind of a dinner break and was just chatting for a while, so I'll kind of remove that, but I probably won't have that uploaded until tomorrow. In any case, thank you very much for joining. It's been a lot of fun. Was excellent, fantastic story narrative in Riven. Just really, and just beautiful storytelling, and the puzzle, just the whole world, the whole island that were split up into 5, culminating into the solution to one big puzzle it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. And thank you to everyone and anyone that helped out through the whole thing. And now we're in Exile, which is a fantastic experience so far. At least it's very, very beautiful. The puzzles seem to be more in line with Myst. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's you have to go to a different part of the island and figure out the red marble, and I don't know. We'll see, but it seems to be more of like, solve this puzzle, go to the next room, solve this puzzle, go to the next room, that type of vibe. So we'll see. It looks like it could potentially be an extensive game, which would be nice. But in any case, I'm going to end right here. Let me... Oops. Why is that not playing? That's odd. That is weird. I wonder why Spotify is not working. Spotify does not want to work. Maybe I have that muted in the sound mixer controls. Okay, so anyway, the reason why I'm going back to chat though is to where is it? It's not muted. That is really weird. I hope my audio in general is working because oh, there it goes. I don't know what to say. That was really weird. I didn't change anything. It just kind of started working on its own. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to do this is because recently I went onto a subreddit and I was asking the OBS subreddit if there was any way to do recordings where you have your stream, you know, like this is a stream, or the previous thing where you have a scene where it features either the gameplay and a webcam, or this where it's the webcam and overlays and stuff. You record that, but you also record the content. So like since it's a Exile, you record just the gameplay and record just the webcam simultaneously. Now, there was no direct solution to this. This was not something that was normal to OBS. This was not standard. It caught someone's attention though. He goes by Tony Sins, that's T-O-N-I Sins, S-I-N-S. And he was thinking about it, and he actually went and developed a plugin called Multi-Scene Record. And it does exactly that. You set up the scenes. So for instance, I have a scene that's just the webcam. I have another scene where it's just the game footage. And then I have a third scene for my stream. And you can tell it to record those scenes. It'll record all three of those scenes. And so at the end of the stream, you will have those three pieces of content. Now, the reason why I find this very useful is I need to get better about social content and creating clips and creating highlights. And sometimes I find it difficult to find those opportunities to do clips. But when I do, normally I do them in vertical. I do vertical clips so that way I can post them on TikTok. I can post them on Instagram. Or if I do take from the recordings on my my general VOD, I have my little webcam overlay that kind of is in the way. Or if I am creating a vertical clip for the purpose of TikTok or Instagram and I'm trying to centralize it, my webcam is out of view, so I have to crop it and move it. There's a lot of work involved. But if I have all three recordings, I can kind of like, well, not necessarily the stream one, that would be for archiving. But if I have like the game footage and the webcam, I can go in, I can make transitions, I can make overlays, you know, I can just do so much more with it. I have full control. And this guy, Tony Sins, he actually made it. And it's fantastic. It works beautifully. I mean, if it's, you know, it's not for everyone. Everybody has their own way, and some people are fine with finding that perfect scene where they can do the perfect vertical clip. And that's great, doing highlights. Me, I edit things in After Effects. I do a lot of personal graphics design and graphics animation So I like to be able to play around with these things, and this guy made it possible. So check out the plugin. You know, it's on GitHub. It's github.com /Tony. That's TONI 19944, and that's /OBS multi scene record. And I'll make sure to have links in that for that in my following streams. I just couldn't do it tonight. And then he's got a Twitch channel that you can check out. That's Tony, TONI _sins, SINS __. So that's 2 underscores at the end. Tony _sins __. And then YouTube, he's got YouTube at Tony Sins. Just one word, TONISINS. This plugin is amazing, and I don't know how it was not a standard feature of OBS. When I tried to start doing the stream portion, like actually streaming, it did have a little bit of rough start. I think it was a lot of I have to try to figure out how to fine tune the bit rate and stuff to you have to compromise sometimes because it's eating up resources on your computer. But it is a brand new plugin. Like it's only he made it just a few days ago, and he's already making updates to it. He's already making corrections and fine tuning it, and he's already done 2, maybe 3 updates. I still need to update to the recent one, but it's great. You've got to take a look. He did a fantastic job, and thank you so much, Tony Sins, for doing this. I appreciate it. So anyway, like I said, I'll have official links in the following streams, but until then, and just to make sure everybody is aware of my schedule, tomorrow, Tuesday morning, I do Zelda from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Sometimes I'm not able to get on until 9, but I try to be on at 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the morning. So that's 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then on Wednesday, I do Hollow Knight. It is my first playthrough, so it's been a lot of fun getting into Hollow Nest and seeing all the different people, bugs, companions or whatever that we come across, and merchants and stuff. So it's been a lot of fun. They put a lot of effort into the personalities behind the bugs. I like it. It's beautiful. And the music, the gameplay, it's amazing. Then we got on Thursdays and Fridays, I do Kingdom Hearts, my #1 favorite gaming franchises of all time. So I'm doing 1.5 currently. I'm almost at the end. So right now I'm just working on getting materials for synthesis. I just beat the Ice Titan. So I've gone through the Hades. I beat the Ice Titan. The next one is Sephiroth. I am not touching that with a 9-foot pole until I get Ultima Keyblade, and I'm like 99. I was curious. Right now I'm at 77. I tried. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just dabble about it. I'm gonna test this out. He got me in like 2 or 3 hits. It was ridiculous. So I gotta get it, pumped up on that level 99 Ultima Keyblade. And I gotta work on my build. You gotta figure out what to equip, what goes, what doesn't go. And lastly, on Saturdays, I do Crisis Core. I do want to go through Final Fantasy series. I love the Final Fantasy franchise. I had dabbled in a couple of the games. I hadn't actually played any of the games all the way through. So I want to start doing that, and that's why I'm starting with Crisis Core. Is once I'm done with that, I'm going to start going through the Final Fantasy VII remakes, which will be exciting. But currently, Crisis Core, and it's a beautiful game. I'm loving it, having a lot of fun. It's just the past couple of weekends, it hasn't worked out. I had personal stuff going on 2 weeks ago, and then this last weekend, I was sick. So, yeah. I do suffer from migraines, and I do have other illnesses, so unfortunately, it's kind of like not a hit and miss. I usually am at least on. I just don't know how long I'm able to stay on. So, bear with me. But anyways, thank you for visiting my den. I'm Windex, lick Windex, but I don't lick Windex. Not really. So yeah. Anyway, it's been fun. Hope you guys all have a good night. Later.